everyone, this is Preeti. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, this video is the continuity of Pandas playlist. In this video, I'm going to tell you how we can sort our data, how we can sort columns, even multiple columns, and how we can get the highest or even the smallest value, largest and smallest values from that data. So let's start with the actual stuff without wasting our time. I will begin with the smaller data set. And one more thing, guys, everything, even this code, this notebook, the link of this notebook is given in the description below. You can download it from my GitHub. Now let's start how we can sort this smaller dataset. Well, before starting with the actual stuff, we have to import pandas as PD. Now, after that, we have to create a data frame. I have used this dictionary with column 1, column 2, and column 3. It's not actually a dictionary, I'm creating this data frame. So now, here is my data frame with 3 columns. Now, let's say if I want to sort the data I want to sort the data of third column. So what I'll do, I'll use this sort underscore values function. So for sorting columns, even you can sort rows as well. So for sorting rows and columns, you have to use this function sort underscore values, and the column or row you want to sort, you can put it inside this using by is equals to column 2, as I want to the second column to be sorted. Now remember one thing, guys, this change will not be permanent, it will be temporary, because after this, if you again if you again want to get the df, then it will not be sorted. Why? You can see this second column again, it is not sorted, it is not in increasing or in decreasing order. The reason is we have not used in place is equals to true, because in place is false by default. When we want to make the changes permanent, we have to use in place equals to true, then these changes will become permanent. So by default it sorts the value in ascending order. Fine. The smaller one first, then the bigger one in ascending order. But if you want to these values to be sorted in descending order, then you have to put ascending is equals to false. I will show you that in upcoming cells. Now we can sort this sorting function also works for strings as well. Like I have taken some strings in this column third. Let me show you, guys. Well, in this column 1 and column 2, I have all the integer values, but in column third I have taken this as a string. You can see that it is in quotes. So in quotation, we take strings. So this 3.65, 7.9, all these are strings. So I have used split function to split this string. Now there are different ways to enter your values. It is one of the way. So I have used this. Now it is a string and it can sort even the alphabets. Now if we want to sort this column 3, it will do that as well. Fine. So here is our column third. So integers are sorted and alphabets are also sorted. Well, after that, let's say I want to create a new column in this. Fine. So I am using this lambda function. Well, lambda function is a small anonymous function which takes any number of arguments but give only one output, or we can say that it have only one expression. So we can give any number of arguments but expression will be only one. Let me give you an example of lambda function. Okay, let's say we want to get lambda for a plus 5. Fine. So here I am going to, well, here I have just used a lambda function. Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry, the spelling was wrong actually. Fine. So here what I have done, I have used a lambda function where a lambda function is adding 5 to the number passed in an argument. We have passed 5 in an argument, so it gives an output 10 by adding this number 5 to the number with the number passed in an argument. So it's very simple. Okay, fine. In layman words, Lambda is a function that can take as many arguments, but results means gives you an output in a single value. So now here what I am doing, I am going to create a new column. Fine. And what I am doing, I am using an apply function and I am adding 2 to every value of column 2. Fine. So to explain you guys in little bit more detail, I'm going to create a new column here, new column 2, and what I am doing, I am adding 2 to each and every value of column 2, so it will become 668, 668, 446. Fine. So it is very simple. I'm using apply function for this. We are going to explain apply function in upcoming videos. So here it is. Fine. I have done this using lambda function. Now what I'm going to do, so in this column I'm going to arrange this, sort the values in descending order. Fine. So for this I have to use ascending is equals to false, because ascending is true by default. If you sort the values just by giving the column name, it will sort it according to ascending order, but if you want in descending order, you have to do ascending is equals to false. And to make this changes permanent, you have to put in place is equals to true, because by default it's false and these changes are not permanent. Because if you will want to get your data frame again, this will be again a random values, not in sorted form. So here you can see that it is in descending order. Now what if you want to sort more than two columns, you can do that as well. So here what I am doing, I am sorting column 1 and new column 2 in descending order. Here column 2 is already in descending order, but column 1 is in some random order. So I want both this in descending order. So here is it is in both these new column 2 and column 1 both are in descending order. Fine. So now what if you have a more complex data and you want multiple columns in different order. For an instant, if you want one column in an ascending order and another column in descending order, so you can do that for multiple columns as well. Here what you have to do, you have to pass your multiple columns inside a list, and moreover you have to pass this boolean values inside this ascending. So here I want this column 1 in descending order, so I have set it as false. This false is for column 1 and true is for column 3, because I want column 3 in ascending order. So here it is. So you can do that for multiple columns as well. So now you can see that these values, these index values, these are not in proper order. These are in random order, random way. Here you can see this as well. So at all the places these indexes are not in sorted form, so you can sort that index as well. To sort that, you have to use the function sort underscore index. Now your indexes are sorted, and these are also are in ascending order by default. So now let's do this with a huge data set, Titanic train dataset, and this is the dataset we are using throughout the series. Well, in this you can see that there are different columns: passenger ID, survived, P class, name, sex, age. So let's say I want to sort this name column. You can see that these names are just in random order, broad, Cummings. Okay, fine. So I want to sort them all. You can sort them in either ascending or descending, means whatever way you want. So here ascending is true by default. I am sorting this names, and here is the output. So you can see that all the names, they have been sorted. You can even see um more if you want. Fine, all are actually A. So it will sort all the names. Now if you want multiple columns to be sorted, you can do that as well. Let's say if I want to sort this passenger ID, or even the age column, even if I want to sort this age column as well, so I can do that as well. Here I want, let's say I want this age column to be in uh, descending order, not in ascending order. So I can do that as well. So I can check the values here. Fine. So I will get all the values. Now let's say there is an important function and largest. So I'll go in detail in my upcoming videos how we can use these functions, but in here just a brief introduction about this function. Here we know that is the price. Now I want to get the largest, means the largest values, largest price among all these values, and I want to get this 10. Well, I can also make it 5, so I will get all the values, first 5 largest values, or 15 or 20, whatever you want. So but what if I want the data frame with this n largest or n smallest function? Fine, so here I want the 10 smallest fair values but with complete data set. So here I'm using a data frame dot n smallest and then 10 values with a fair. So here is the complete data frame, and with the least 10, with the smallest 10 fair values. Fine. So this is it. This is all about sorting, how we can sort data, how we can sort columns, and how we can find the largest or the smallest values, and how we can display in data frame. So guys, if you like the video, please click on like button and do subscribe my channel. If you have any queries, any problem, you can write down in the comment section. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Bye bye.